A heart without a soul cannot beat. A heart that cannot beat turns to ice. The ice hides what once was, until the soul comes calling again to awaken what lies beneath the frost.
Was last session the one where I just freaked out about being gay?
Yes.
Okay, but that happened.
Oh, was that the Sapphic? Oh, right, because we just didn't do an episode of Solar Frost.
Yeah, we missed an episode.
Oh, is that also the one where I threw up, or no, where Wyatt threw up on me?
Yes.
Mm.
Yes. Wyatt threw up on Thicket while they were attempting to escape the RNA who were chasing after them, following their little battle of the four armies that was going on there. And yeah, Bastion and Dawncaller have just reached the town of Rock from the south, and Thicket and Wyatt have just reached the town of Rock from the east. So, Bastion and Dawncaller, as the two of you are approaching the town from the south, you are somewhat surprised to find open fields. Not greenhouses like what you saw in Ganymede, but actual open fields.
Like planted fields?
Like planted fields.
What the
Are
fuck?
they green?
No.
Oh,
But they
God.
have things growing in them. They're not green things, but there appears to be something growing in these fields. Some of it's blue, some of it's red, some of it's purple, and there are currently out in the fields a bunch of lizard men and women and non-binary folks who are currently caring for the fields. And as you pass by, they look up at you, and you can feel their gaze staring you down as you approach town from the south. Meanwhile, Thicket and Wyatt, you do not have quite such a nice scenery. You have snow, and you eventually come into contact with the river right as you're hitting the town itself. So you encounter the first buildings here. Most of them are, surprisingly enough, 2 or 3 stories tall, seemingly built out of stone. Most buildings that you've encountered so far on Salter have been like 2 stories. The biggest one you would have seen would have been the main like mayoral mansion in Nilbud, but like that was a mansion. This is just most buildings being like 3 stories tall. Like I said, seemingly all made from stone. You don't really see any woodwork. But yeah, you see some snow just sliding off the rooftops. And get quite a few odd looks as you enter in from the populace of Drakkar and Dracasan. Of all colors.
Oh man, poor episode for Jacob to miss.
It truly is.
Well,
Wow.
there was a character we had who was relevant to this
Yeah,
particular
if
population.
we had-
know, right?
Uh-oh.
So, we'll start with Thicket and Wyatt. What do you guys do as you hit town?
So
why don't I actually show you town?
Oh.
There's
We can
town.
see
Would love
the
to see
town from
town.
here.
wow, it's straight up called Rock.
Rock.
Yes, that is the name of the
it's
town.
Rock.
Is Rock.
I wonder if there's a class division between the north side and the south side because of that river.
Only one way to find out.
Maybe.
We grab somebody. Hey,
Is
there a class division? Is there a class division uptown and downtown?
Which side is the wrong side of the tracks? I mean,
They're gonna
river.
say- What? What?
What is a
Motherfucker. No. We don't do that, actually, do we?
No.
Fuck. Oh, yeah, we don't fucking do that.
So, I get the feeling we're in a bustling populace now. Is that right?
Yes.
Oh, I was saying that in character to Wyatt.
I know, but he wasn't answering, so I'm confirming
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
To both of you.
Sorry, I'm too short to hear you.
Too short to hear you.
Yeah. Thicket
No,
cranes
no.
down.
We're in a bustling populace, aren't we?
Yes, we are. I feel like I've told you this as we were approaching. Like, you gave a really, really fucking great description of it. You know.
I can almost smell the stone. So, I guess we gather some supplies and
What
Gotta make
supplies
our-
do we need?
food for one.
We have plenty of food. Come on, I make food out of my magic hands. All right. You pray to Sir Seed. You better. She feeds you and me.
Why? I'm not sure who I pray to anymore.
Okay.
Look, we just need to find Bastion. And I forget, when we left off, what was the plan for finding Bastion? Was it
I
just
believe
going...
you were told to just go to Rock.
Okay. Alright, so... Looks like our best bet now would be to just ask around for Bastion Parker and... I don't know, maybe Dawncaller? Nah, Dawncaller wouldn't be here.
She might.
She
Was
might.
that in the message that I sent?
I think
wait,
it
was
was
it?
in the message that you were with Dawncaller, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Probably. I mean,
Okay.
I'll say if Bastion Parker's here, I'm willing to bet that Don Collar's here too.
Okay, I've been a lot of places that Dawncaller has not also been, just to be clear.
I only say that because I want to make it clear that was in the message I received. I'm not just making shit up for the first time in a long time.
Either way, I suppose our best bet to do some research in this town, to do some tracking, is to find a bar.
But with that, I agree. Let's go. All right. Any taverns in Rock?
How do you find out? How do you attempt to find out?
We use our a superior alcohol sense, right?
yeah, alcohol sense.
I roll sense alcohol.
You roll sense alcohol. Okay, roll survival.
A survival.
You are an alcoholic, so that makes sense for survival for you.
Yeah, I
It
guess
is kind of a
so.
matter of survival for you.
Natural
Oh
fucking
my
20.
fucking
24.
God. You
24.
you stick a finger in your mouth, stick it up to the wind. Oh yeah, there's booze to the northwest.
I feel the pulse of the city. The scent of ice and stone and people on the
Revachol?
streets. And it's right fucking there, and I point that way.
Do you just begin walking at that point?
Yeah, the eyes roll up, my eyes roll, and I just start like zombie walking.
He gets possessed
Toward-
by the booze demons.
the boost team.
Where is it, Wyatt? Wyatt?
Wyatt is gone.
All we have to, right, he's blind! Oh, shit!
Alright, I'd like to use
Just
survival
left
to try
a blind
and find
man
Wyatt.
alone to go drinking.
Okay, roll survival.
That's a 27.
You'd know the smell of that horrid breath anywhere. You guys haven't bathed in really long time. It's bad.
I smell that halfling must.
I
I
hate
gallop
that,
on all
thank you.
fours.
I'm sorry, did you just say you get down on all fours?
He gallops on all fours.
Can I imagine? Can I just? I want to point out this is like in public, in Rock. This is in public.
People are already giving you really weird looks. Why
Look,
are you doing this?
We have been trapped in the wilderness for God knows how long.
We
And our
almost
fir- and our
died multiple
first
times.
act- our first point of action is to find some booze. We've earned this. We're feral fucking animals.
Literally me. Anyways, Bastion, you and Dawncaller are getting closer and closer to these buildings. And I would say you've actually reached them at this point.
Well, if I know my party, I know that they're gonna be trying to get as much liquor in their body as physically possible as soon as they can.
Hi,
I'm gonna
Sam,
seek
let's
out
go
my-
join them.
Yeah. Alright, which way do you think the tavern is?
That's a great question. And she walks over to a nearby. There's just somebody smoking a pipe, a little silver dracar, just standing against a wall smoking a pipe. And Dawncaller walks up and says something in what you believe to be Draconic.
Do I know that she speaks Draconic?
You were not aware of this, no.
Okay.
The Dracar responds back, pointing in the general northwestern direction. Dawncaller nods, gives a short bow, comes back to you. Alright, they say the best place for us to go is the only inn in town. A place called Hospitality for the Broken. Sounds real
Well,
pleasant.
that sounds right for us.
Aye. So let's go.
When did you learn to speak Draconic?
Well, you know, you meet a lot of strange people when you're in my line of work.
I suppose that's true.
Aye.
And I start heading over to the Inn for Broken People.
Alright. So, Wyatt and Thicket, as you reach the door to this inn, it seems Wyatt's booze sense was accurate, as there is a sign swinging over this door with a caduceus, but instead of a
Oh.
staff, the snakes are surrounding a mug of ale, a foaming mug. And underneath is written in... You would assume it's the same thing written in a number of different languages, but in common, you can see the words hospitality for the broken.
All right, translate that to my good old friend Thicket.
Ah, this sounds like our kind of place.
Yeah, a hospital and a tavern. Let's do this.
And as you say that to yourself, Bastion, you spy a familiar pair, easy to pick out in this mostly lizard crowd.
Do I know?
You do. They're actually, so you would be right around here, about to cross over the bridge. You can see them on the other side of the river, about to go into this building.
I'm going to call attention to myself. I'm just going to cross the thing and see how long it takes for Wyatt to notice my existence. And if he doesn't, then I will approach him in the inn.
I'm assuming Wyatt barely stopped to read the sign. Am I correct in that assumption?
Yeah, you know it. We just walked in. The moment we had that, like, oh, this is awesome. I guess Thicket and I, we just wait for the door.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
You're
Fucking
right in there.
Kick open the saloon doors.
Bastion, you're like, damn, they didn't even look for me. So, yeah, you
Well,
guys...
I'm not assuming they're looking for me anyway, really.
Yeah,
They're just
yeah.
like liquor.
Hey, remember, it's like, meet us there, and we're like, all right, let's go to the bar first, then we'll figure it out later, right?
So you guys, I should note, it's like late morning right now. You guys pop on in, and the door actually doesn't just swing. You have to actually put some effort into opening it. It seems to be sealed against the weather. And as you enter in, you are greeted by a surprisingly busy environment. There's lots of Drakkar around. You don't see any Dracasan. Nobody of Thub's variety. But there's a lot of Drakkar hanging around, just playing games of various varieties. At least you think that's what they're doing, throwing those sticks at each other.
Now, Cam,
And
real
behind... Oh, yes.
Sorry, remind me, what's the difference between Drakkar and Dracasan?
So Drakkar are they're the little dragon people. They're like 3 or 4 feet tall.
I see.
They are naturally occurring. Dracasan are like upwards of 7 feet tall, seemingly immortal bioengineered things.
Gotcha.
So Drakkar are basically kobolds.
I see, okay.
Oh, interesting.
So as you enter in and start looking around, Wyatt, you look to the bar itself, and you don't actually see anybody behind the bar. But as you enter in, a little bell dings off as the door hits it, and you hear a voice cutting through the ambience of the tavern itself. One moment, I'll be right with you. And you see that it's coming from a turquoise Drakkar, bringing a big old plate of fish and a metal wine goblet, overflowing with some sort of a, well, most likely wine, dark purple liquid. She sets that down on their table and waves you over to the bar.
I sit on down.
All right, you sit yourself on down, and this Drakkar straightens herself up, brushes a couple crumbs off her front. Hello, welcome to Hospitality for the Broken. I am Vular. What? You seem to be new to town. Yes?
Oh, you could say that.
Kind of do. Can you get, really quick, drink, strongest stuff. I've got a silver. How much that buys me?
She just kind of stares at you, raises one of her scaly eyebrows. Okay, all right then. Okay. We'll see if you can handle it. She takes your silver and pulls out from under the bar a pair of smaller, probably like a single rock size glass. Not made of glass, it's made of copper. She pulls out 2 of those and then pulls up a bottle from under the bar, which is glass so you can see through it. It's actually like 3/4 of the way empty. And it appears to be a completely clear liquid, but as she goes to pour it into these cups, you see it, as it comes out of the bottle, it changes colors as it hits the light, and just becomes vibrant shades of blue and green and red, like shifting. As you like sort of move your head around, you realize it's shifting with the light. There we go! Our strongest stock.
How many is this again?
What do you mean, how many is this?
I'm asking the DM.
Oh, yes. How many is what?
Is this like 2 or 1? Just one shot glass?
This is 2 drinks.
Okay, good. I'm not gonna tell Thicket what it is. I'm just gonna say, I would say, look, I swirl. It's like, does it look like glitter?
It doesn't look like glitter. It's like there's not particles in there or anything. The liquid itself is what's changing color.
This either is, I'm talking to Thicket as, look, this is either the most disgusting garbage you'll ever drink, or it'll knock your socks off. So, ready?
Aye. Here's to not fucking dying yet.
Yes, and here's to new family, new friendships, and getting hunted down. Cheers.
Cheers.
And I have to guide it because he can't see, so I have to click the
He
glasses.
doesn't know how to drink a beverage.
He does know how to do that, but
cheers.
here's the question. Are you shooting it or are you sipping it?
You know what? I think Wyatt is a really stable individual, halfling individual who has had a really wondrous past week out in Salter. So he's gonna do the thing in character and just completely shoot that thing down without trying to puke.
And what about you, Thicket?
He's just taking a swig. He's taking that shot. Full send.
Okay, as you go to do that, Vulo just goes, no. Oh, you will regret that in a few minutes. As this liquid hits your tongue, you're hit by this wave of flavor. It's fruity, it's nutty, it's almost like raspberry hazelnut, maybe, is the easiest comparison I could make. With like just a hint of cinnamon in there. And it is so unbelievably smooth. It definitely is very sweet. This is a very sugary liquor that you've just imbibed. I need fortitude saves from both of you.
Fortitude. Oh my gosh.
Yes, please.
$22.
22.
For me, that is a 24.
4. You know what? This stuff, you're already starting to feel your head get a little fuzzy. You're not drunk yet, poo boy. Like, immediately you start to feel the effects. But there's no burn or anything. It's as if you just slugged back a shot of water. Not even water. It's like you slugged back a shot of syrup, basically.
Huh. Not bad. It is not hitting for some reason. I feel like I got scammed. Are you sure?
It's certainly real.
I think we need another.
Yeah, I
Just
think
to
we
be
need
absolutely
another.
sure.
Absolutely sure.
I like you there. That'll be another silver.
Alright, I pay for it because I'm the
All right.
cleric.
And as she pours you another one, Bastion and Dawn Caller, you guys enter.
I'm gonna walk up to them at the bar,
As
Put a
we're
hand-
doing this, the
throw a
next
hand
one,
on
right?
both of their shoulders, and say to the bartender, "We'll take 2 of whatever they're drinking."
So many adventurous folk coming in. Huh. That'll be 1 silver.
Sure thing.
She pours
I will hand
you.
her a silver.
She pours you and Dawn Color each a glass of that stuff.
I pass one to Dawn Collar, and I take a sip from mine.
Cheers. She takes a sip from hers as well. Aye, just how I remember it. It's still made in the place down the road? Yes, yes it is. I'm surprised you know of it. Well, you know, I drank a lot in my time.
What is this stuff?
This is Krimnak. Wyatt and Thicket, have you slugged back another shot?
Yeah, duh.
Oh,
Oh, it's Bastion.
That's a good name.
I need you both to make fortitude saves again, please.
Oh,
I
whatever.
like that they haven't acknowledged my existence.
Yeah.
Just waiting
They're
to see what I
busy.
roll first. 24.
Oh, 18.
Okay, Thicket, you know, you're still getting a little fuzzy. You feel like if you stood up right now, you might have a little trouble walking. Wyatt? Oh, it's hitting.
Oh.
Oh,
fuck.
your mouth is starting to get a little tingly.
Oh.
Now,
And
Bartender.
as you realize this, yes, go ahead.
bartender, we said for your strongest of stuffs.
What for it?
I'm not feeling.
What
I'm
for
not-
it? What
I'm
for
not.
it? Thicket, you suddenly feel your entire face go numb.
Oh. Fuck. Uh-oh, we're so dead.
Wyatt,
Okay, you
you,
have a
ha-
point.
you have lost feeling in your hands all of a sudden.
Wow. Ah. Ah.
Oh, that is some strong
Uh,
stuff you got there.
Is this like,
That is why I told you to sip it.
what is this again?
Krimnak.
What do you use it for?
For drinking.
And?
It's pretty powerful.
I also use it for like surgery, maybe?
Well, yes, you drink plenty of it before surgery. Knocks you right out
Oh,
after
okay.
the full bottle.
Oh, and you
Oh.
and you said they make this stuff just down the road, do they?
Yes, they do.
Oh, Dawn Caller, we gotta go. Dawn Caller.
You just suddenly sense Dawn Collar's presence, but
Oh,
not
Oh, it's
Bastion.
Bastion. Bastion.
Dawn Caller,
See you too,
you said
pal.
it's from down the road. Bastion's here too. Oh, Wyatt, I told you we'd find them together.
Yeah, it's not like I told you in my call that we were here. It was your premonition.
Anyways, Bastion, where's the bird?
What do you mean, where's the bird? You had the bird!
Did we have the bird?
Oh, we did have the.
Oh,
we did have the fucking bird.
You had the bird,
Oh.
and then you got kidnapped. And then you went off the grid, actually.
And the funniest part is, she remembers fucking more from our message than we fucking experienced.
As
Yeah.
Wyatt says this, Bastion, you can see long beads beads of snot dribbling out of his nose.
Ah.
Wyatt, you
feel
do
one-
not feel this at all.
I'm not his mother. I'm not wiping his nose. He's gonna just suffer with that.
We didn't even need the bird, because... Oh, Dunkler, you're gonna love this. I'm an enemy of the Nuntan.
I
Okay,
am
maybe
aware.
not so loud here, bud.
I've abandoned my own people.
I'm
On
aware.
the Sabertooths, I abandoned them too.
Okay.
Don Collar walks over to you, puts an arm around your shoulder. You did the right thing, okay? I promise you, you did the right thing. I'll explain.
did I?
I'll
Well-
explain. I'll explain more when you're sober. But trust me, my father is a very unwell man right now, and he wants to do some very bad things.
You're not...
Can we
You're
do
not mad
this-
at me.
No,
Can we
I'm
do
definitely
this
not mad at you.
not in public?
There's no time like the public, Aston.
Don Collar shrugs. He does make a good point.
We don't know who's here.
You don't, and I'm gonna keep it this way. Here's what I'm gonna do. Now that I'm a wee bit, I've had a wee bit of drinks. I don't know if I'm telling you the secret now. I've had a little bit to drink.
Thicket, make a will save.
Oh.
I see.
14.
Oh,
Continue.
I've had a wee bit to drink, and I'm gonna let you know that I plan to make it a problem for everyone in this town. I'm gonna take out everything on this town, and I'm never gonna come back. And I'm gonna
I don't
leave
think
this
that's
part
why
of me
I-
behind.
Bastion, as
we-
Thicket says this, you notice a trickle of yellow down his leg.
Oh my god.
Christ alive. Okay. I think we're not gonna do that, actually.
No, it'll be fine. It's fine.
I'm gonna take another
Boston.
sip of my drink and just shoot a wearied look at Dawn Collar.
Wyatt and Thicket both fall unconscious.
Oh, Christ.
So I think you'll be needing a room.
Yeah, we'll need two.
Yes, okay, well then. What are you willing to offer?
Money? What is your going rate for a room?
Well then, I suppose there is no time like the present to get you acquainted with our economy. We run ourselves on a service-based economy. You do me a
Service-based
service,
economy.
I do you a service.
I see.
We don't use money.
Oh, that's awesome. What service do you want for a room?
Well, that's
Two
a great
rooms.
question. What services can you offer me?
God, what services can I offer? I can play music, provided he's like 100 yards from me. I point at Thicket's unconscious body.
We can make that
Or-
happen.
Huh?
It seems a fair trade for one of
Okay.
the rooms. We can discuss the other after you get those two upstairs.
Okay.
She reaches
That's-
under the bar and tosses you a key.
I guess Dawn Color will pick up one of the lads and I'll pick up the other.
Don Collar looks at you and says, "Listen, there's many things I want to say right now, Bastion."
Mm-hmm.
And she quickly picks up Wyatt before you can, but it's not the right time for me to be dealing with him.
You're such a prick. Oh.
She smirks, grabs the key, and bounds her way up the stairs.
I will finagle Thicket and his 7-foot monstrosity, even though she herself is like 6 foot.
So you lug...
Don't forget, also very hot to the touch.
Oh, yes. It is not a comfortable experience in any sense. And damn does he smell bad. Granted, you're pretty sure you're not a peach right now either. Either way, you get Wyatt and Thicket up to the assigned room. And inside, there is one bed, a chamber pot, and what appears to actually be a bathtub. It's currently empty, but it's a bathtub. There also appears to be a balcony. There's curtains drawn over it right now, but you think it's a balcony.
Right. Okay. Where has Dawncaller put, Wyatt?
Dawncaller just dumps Wyatt on the bed, turns him on his side, gives him a pat on the shoulder, and walks away.
Is it like a double bed?
It is a double-sized bed, yes. It is a bed meant
Cool.
for 2 people or more.
Awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and stick him back to back with Wyatt on his side, so he hopefully doesn't puke and aspirate,
Cool.
his own
Cool.
vomit and die, because that would be a pretty sucky way to end the campaign. And then I'm gonna... Is the tub mobile?
No, it appears to be bolted
No.
to the floor.
Okay. I'll move the chamber pot by Thicket's head. I imagine he's more likely to have a horrible hangover.
Okay. At this point, Dawncaller has already made her way back downstairs.
Does she leave me the key so I can lock their door?
Yes. The key is actually still in the door. She never took it out.
Awesome. I lock the door.
Alright. You head back downstairs and you join Dawncaller back at the bar. You two are actually the only ones sitting at the bar at this point. But Dawncaller has moved you a few seats down from Thicket's puddle.
Much appreciated.
This is rough stuff. Grimlock is rough stuff. It's like... She flags over Vulo. This stuff is like, what is it? 85%, right? Yes, good Uzulu. Burn down this entire building. Stone and all.
It's fucking fantastico.
Yes, that is because there is a large amount of sugar and numbing agents to prevent you from tasting it too much.
The numbing agents. Okay.
Yes.
That explains basically
And that-
everything.
They do basically nothing when you drink it. When you take it as a little sip, it just makes it go down nice and pleasant. But when you shoot it like those 2 idiots, whew, bad time. Very bad time. Anyways, I don't believe I introduced myself. I am Vulo. What can I do for you fine visitors? Any food I can interest you in?
Well, what do you want for it?
I'm willing to take money.
Then dinner for both of us would be great.
Okay. Have you ever had for token food?
Has Thub cooked anything from Fortoken?
You believe the braised beef is technically from Fortoken because he is, or because they are. But you don't know if Thub has made any specific Fortoken dishes.
I have a friend who's from Fortoken. They're a chef, but honestly, I'm not sure how accurate their cooking is to their homeland.
Well, we don't have dinner right now because it is not even noon yet. But,
Isn't it? Oh, what
We
is
really
time?
just passed out at noon.
Yup. I can
We are-
certainly offer you an early lunch. We have some lovely dishes prepared. Can easily offer you that.
Lunch is swell.
All right. And she runs on over to the end of the bar, yells through a window in Draconic, and a few moments later, 2 steaming plates come out. She brings them over to you, and they appear to both be plates with noodles on them. Long, flat cut, wide cut noodles.
Nice.
And it appears to have some sort of meat sliced up on top. Some sort of purple leaf has been seemingly dried up and crushed, sprinkled over the top. And in the base of the plate, you can see there. It looks like there's a pink sauce.
Yummy.
I will eat the mystery food.
You eat the mystery food, and it's still not that braised beef that you're cursed to want forever. But this is pretty good. You've got to admit, it's pretty good. Very flavorful.
Speaking of Thub and the braised beef and cooking, it suddenly strikes her that she has no idea where the fuck Thub is.
Bub's
Ma'am.
dead, by the way. No,
Ma'am,
no.
did you see, with the 2 idiots that we know, a large Dracusan person?
She shakes her head. They came in right before you, and it was just the 2 of them. There are not too many Dracusan around here. Do you know what color their scales were?
It's the red orange.
Thub is topaz.
Topaz.
Topaz? I cannot say I have seen a topaz Dracusan here. No. Not in my entire time here on the rock.
Well, that's ominous, but thank you.
So what does bring you here to Rock? Many other places for folks not like us to be?
We needed a meeting point. We'd gotten separated.
Oh, very adventurous, I take it then.
We have our moments.
Well, perhaps that is what your song will be about.
I can give you a draft of the latest one.
Go for it. There's a stage right over there.
Excellent. I'm gonna get up on the stage, get my lute, and then I'm going to perform the in-progress ballad of Gentil Clamatimo.
Why don't you give us a sample of that?
I literally cannot, because it's not written.
I'm amazed. You disappoint me so greatly.
I have like 2.5 songs written for this campaign, and I just haven't
And
gotten
I've
around to
heard none
recording
of them.
You
Oh,
have.
wait, what? Oh, well, hang on. Serenade us.
I'm not serenading you. Thank you very
Serenade
much.
us. Come on.
I'm not The
Okay.
only way any of this music is getting performed in the campaign is if I record it and then we play the recording.
Okay.
And
So how
even
about
then,
you tell
my
us?
headphones are coming off and I'm pretending it's not
How
happening.
about you tell us generally what the Ballad of Gentil Clamatimo sounds like right now? Like what
So-
what does it tell of?
The Ballad of Gentil Clamatimo it's a very like folk, old school country ballad about this group of adventurers being plagued by a mysterious mime person who speaks in riddles and appears as if from nowhere. and gives ominous threats.
Why don't you roll a
And
performance
each-
check for me?
Subsequent verse is a different experience we've had with this nightmarish fiend. It's a 28.
28. Yeah, you know what? The crowd is loving it. By the time you get finished up, they're like clapping and they're like cheering on, and yeah, they're pretty pleased with it. They're pretty pleased with your performance. They're actually asking you for more.
Now, am I still within, 20 feet of Bastion?
No. You are not within range to
We specifically removed you for this purpose.
Okay, I see.
you are not
Remember,
currently.
you are a hazard. All right.
Literally, I was performing at the other town, and he walked up and just ruined the whole performance. He is a hazard.
That's what I do.
But yes, you are not within 50 feet of Bastion right now. So, Bastion, do you indulge the crowd and give them more?
Can do the song about my organs. That's always a fun one.
All right. Yeah, you keep on playing. Around how long do you think you'd go for?
I'd probably do 20 minutes to half an hour.
Okay. Yeah, you finish up and pretty successful performance, it seems. These lizards are pretty pleased. Even seem to have drawn in a few spectators from outside.
Finally, people of taste. I will return to the bar.
So you give your stage goodbyes and head back to the bar. Dawn Caller has made significant progress on her drink, and you think maybe a little bit of progress on yours too. You're not sure. And she, as you sit back down, she just turns to you and goes, "Well, that was pretty solid, wasn't it?"
I'm glad you think so.
"Not just me." She pulls up a key. "That says, that just grant us a room.
Well,
Villa says we can stay as long as you keep playing like that."
see what we can do.
"I believe that's called having a residency."
Well, I don't think that I can take up a residency here if we have to, deal with the fate of the continent, but I do appreciate it.
We probably should discuss that. I don't know if that's something we want to discuss right now, or wait until the fellas wake up, or...
Oh, that's a conversation for the fellas, given that they're,
Right.
I don't want to say the source of our problems, but they certainly didn't help.
Right. Okay, so I suppose what do you want to do in the meantime? It's barely noon.
It is barely noon, isn't it? I don't know, what is there to do in Rock? You know the area better than I do.
I really don't, actually. I've never been here before.
How do you... You know where this is made. I gesture at my glass.
Well, that's, her pale white skin turns a slight shade of pink. It's a bit of a long story.
Well, you'll note that we have nothing but time.
So, you know how... Make a diplomacy check, please. Damn.
One.
Damn. Dawn Caller just looks at you. You think she's about to start speaking, and then she just says, No, I don't think that's a story for right now. I don't think you want to hear that one. But I only know this area secondhand.
You want to see if we can get a tour of that distillery?
Tour of the distillery? I mean, I suppose why not?
I mean, we're just killing time, aren't we?
I suppose. Aye, Volo. Do they offer tours at the distillery? Volo shrugs. Offer to pay them, I'm sure they'll give you a tour of whatever you want.
Good enough for me.
All right. So do you finish off your drinks?
Yeah, but I don't like take it like a shot. I just finish
Yeah,
it
you-
like a normal person.
You guys manage to finish off your drinks over the next, like, probably 30-ish minutes or so. And even then, even with pacing yourself, took you like an hour and a half to finish this drink. It's still starting to hit you. You can definitely feel your, like, pretty fuzzy up there.
I don't know how you're gonna do it, but I'm gonna need you to make this as an actual beverage.
I have no idea how I'm gonna do it either.
Too late, you dug the hole. Here you go.
Damn. Oh no, an excuse for me to make drinks for myself. Ugh, whatever will I do?
Oh, great heavens.
Curious,
It's a
probably.
travesty.
Anyways, so the two of you exit the hospitality for the broken, which let me see. I believe I should be able to make it so you can observe. Can you see that marker on the map now?
Let me see. Yes.
Excellent. So that is hospitality for the broken. Yeah, the distillery, Vulo said, is just a few doors down, right over here. On the door is a sign that, very simple sign that just says something in Draconic. You have no idea what.
Well, that's it. I pointed out.
That is Yidris. Yidris Distillery. But Yidris is
Oh,
like possessive, so I think that's a name.
Right then. Suppose we ought to knock.
I suppose so. After you,
I knock on the door.
you knock on the door, and after a few moments, a Drakkar pokes their snout through. A red Drakkar. Can I help you?
Hi, we were wondering if we could pay for a tour of the distillery.
I thought of this. Why don't you come on in? This is we are open for business right now. You are aware of this, yes?
I don't know how your business works.
We are open. If business was not open, how would people buy?
I don't know, sometimes people just, have, like, factories and they don't do selling from them. I wasn't sure what your situation was.
Aha. Anyways, come on in. And
Well, come in.
he brings you guys in, and you are greeted by a very simple stone room. There are shelves built into the walls. Upon each is just rows and rows of bottles. Most of which actually are definitely this Crimnock stuff that you just encountered. But there's several other bottles of varying colors that you can see. There's a few that are like a reddish brown. There's one that's like a bright yellow. There's one that's like a deep blue, and it looks like it has some sort of you're not sure if it's a salt or sugar rock stuck to the inside of the bottom of the bottle itself.
Fancy.
So what did you say you wanted again?
We were just wondering if we could tour your manufacturing process.
Manufacturing process. Okay, what will you give me for it?
I have gold. Otherwise, what do you want?
Gold is a bit of a stretch for this one. I don't have much need of it.
Well, what could you use?
Shrugs.
Well, I am running a little low on bottles. If you wanted to go around to the bottle collection sites and bring me some, then I'll give you a tour, I guess. Take something
Sure.
off my plate.
Bottle collection sounds great.
Alright. There should be one on. There should be one on either side of each of the bridges, and there should be one outside of each of the temples as well. So just bring there should be easy enough to pick up and bring back.
We'll see you back here with bottles.
Okie dokie.
So you are now tasked with bottle collection.
This task-based economy is gonna take some getting used to.
So, where would you like to head first? You were told that there were collection sites at the entry to both sides of the bridges and outside of the temples.
So we don't know where the temples are, right?
You do not currently know where the temples are. That being said, as you step out of the distillery, you look across the river and are greeted by, if I can get Founder to let me ping it. There we go. You are greeted by this very large domed building, which the dome itself appears to be made out of some sort of crystal that's reflecting light out of it in a rainbow. You'd gather that might be, considering one of the three draconic deities is kind of a dragon soul in a crystal. You think that might be what you're dealing with here.
Makes sense. Okay. I say that we start with this bridge, both sides, go to this building, see if there's bottles there and there, see if we can figure out where the other two temples are, then go to this bridge, and then loop around to this bridge.
Works for me. Lead on later.
Alright, I'm gonna go to this bridge in the middle of town first.
All right. You head on over, and as expected, there is in fact a little, like, built into the pillar of the bridge. There is a basket with a. It's like there's a removable wicker basket, and there's more baskets underneath it. So it's like a Russian nesting doll of baskets.
Interesting.
But the
And are
top
there
one,
bottles?
the top one does have 8 bottles in it.
Lovely. We will take the 8 bottles.
Excellent. You take the 8 bottles. Do you take the bottles themselves, or do you take the basket?
How many baskets are underneath?
Like 4.
Yeah, I'll take the basket.
Okay. So you now have a basket of bottles.
Then I'm gonna cross the river and look for the other.
You cross over and find a near identical basket system. This one with 6 bottles.
I'll put those 6 bottles in my basket.
Okay. And at this point, you are in what seems to be a large, plaza area. There's a stage, fairly large stage near the center. There is this domed temple structure as well to the north that you saw before. And you also see the other distinguished building off this plaza is somewhat oddly shaped. It appears to be a fairly simple 1-story stone building, but it appears to have been entirely painted. And as you look closer, you actually see a number of Drakkar bouncing around, like fully blown adult Drakkar bouncing around the outside, painting the building in various colors. Everything else appears to be just a normal house.
I'm gonna approach and ask what they're doing.
You approach the yellow Drakkar. Of the 2 of them that are bouncing around, there's a yellow one, and there's also a purple one. The purple one keeps bouncing around. The yellow one looks at you, catching their breath. We are painting. Is that not clear?
I just wanted to know why you were painting or what you were painting it for.
Well, this is the purpose of the building. This is the studio. The studio of
Oh,
freedom.
it's a studio.
Yes. The studio of freedom.
That's nice.
Yes.
Could you direct me to where the temples are in town?
Well, this is technically one of them.
Oh.
And then over there, he points at the dome structure. That is the temple to balance. And then over there, and he points back across the bridge where you just were. And just over the top of one of the other buildings, you can see what actually appears to be a large set of scales. That over there is the House of Order.
Thank you. I'm gonna look for the bottle collection for the studio.
All right. So you have encountered here the Studio of Freedom. I'm going to just go ahead and put all of these on the map real quick for you.
Thank you, much appreciated.
And there definitely is a bottle collection here. Though it is definitely a little bit more personalized. It seems the painting did not stop at the building itself. But there are, in fact, 15 bottles here.
And still the same nested.
Still the same nested gig.
Okay, I'm gonna put 15 bottles in my basket. How many bottles can my basket hold?
Well, it's not a humongous basket, but you can keep piling things on, and it's not too windy, so you think you can probably make it through. But you might want to stop and drop these ones off before you head over to the House of Order.
Alright, let's go over to the Temple of Balance, and then we'll go and drop them off at the distillery.
Okay. Head on over to the Temple of Balance, and yet you keep getting light refracting off and through these bottles, which some of them actually appear to still have Crimnock in them, which also causes rainbow reflections. And Yeah, there's some bottles here. Not too many of them. There's only 2 actually, and neither of them appear to be Crimnock bottles. Almost every other bottle you've encountered so far has been a Crimnock bottle.
Interesting.
Dawn Color, before you can get them, she scoops up the basket and says, "All right, I might as well start helping."
Well, if you feel like it, I wouldn't want to impose.
Oh, no, of course. Unless, of course, it's not the right time for me to be helping you out right now.
It's a perfectly fine time for you to be helping out. Thank you very
Oh,
much.
is it? Okay, that's good that you know how to say when it's the right time. That's good for me to know. Okay. And she wanders off back to the bridge.
I will follow her across the bridge. You're getting too much of a kick out of this.
I really am. And so is Dawn Collar.
Seeing as Dawn Collar is a figment of your creation.
Hey, I technically didn't create Dawn Color. That was Miranda's
Okay, that's
doing.
technically true. But let's be clear, Miranda would never have done this to me.
Oh no. But Miranda also wouldn't have made Dawn Color bald. That was my doing. Anyways, you
Bald
guys...
asshole.
Yeah.
Thank you
guys
for your
cross-
contribution, Colby.
You guys cross back over the bridge, and Wyatt and Thicket,
Uh-oh.
you wake up
Uh-oh.
in a strange room. You feel that you are back to back with each other and cannot move, but you are both awake.
Wyatt.
Wyatt, all you can see is cold stone. Thicket, all you can smell is vomit.
Wyatt. Wyatt. My head hurts.
Yeah. Mine too. Oh, fuck.
What the fuck did we do?
I don't want to know.
Where's Thob? They met us at the bar, right?
Yeah. No. We met Bastion.
Bastion, weren't Bastion getting scalps?
No, there's the other fucking way around.
Oh, fuck.
I'm gonna hit myself with a... I'm gonna... Hold on. Can I hit myself with a soothe and then heal myself from having this?
Well, you could, but you're currently not able to move.
Oh!
Oof.
The only thing you can move is your face. Not even your head, not your neck, your face.
Oh, it's going in reverse order of how it went.
Shit, this is a manipulate. I have to manipulate. I can't manipulate.
Oh no.
Why are all the spells manipulate? Why can't you just say something?
Let's see.
Damn, literally healing too. If you bind somebody up, he can't manipulate you out of this.
Exactly.
Oh,
Guidance isn't manipulate.
are you serious?
Yeah.
What the fuck I can do? How do you want me to guide you? What? What can I? What? I can guide you right now, Thicket.
And do what?
I have no fucking idea, but I can guide you. I cast guidance on Thicket.
Okay, Thicket is now guided.
Oh, your guidance has moved me.
No, it hasn't.
I've guided myself.
You are still in the same exact place you were a second ago.
Yeah, I've guided myself. Are your scenes guiding me?
What?
As a rhetorical question, you don't have to answer it. I'm gonna answer it. She's telling me to do it again. I should drink more surgical anesthetic.
You should not do that.
You know what? This is the calmest I felt in a long, long time.
You know, I'm with you there. I feel tranquil and serene, and it's stressing me out.
It's you know, it's you're stressed out, but you're calm. All right. I haven't felt this way since I killed that guy.
Who'd you kill? I don't remember that.
It was just like a while back. This is why that was the
okay.
whole reason why I'm here. Yeah, we can talk about it later if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As he says this, a silence sets over, and you realize that you still cannot move.
So, why do you think it is we can't move?
I'm pretty sure it was surgical fucking anesthetic that was in that drink.
Is that what that was?
Yeah.
You're a surgical.
Yeah.
Can't you undo it for us?
I'm not an anesthesiologist.
I don't know what that means.
It's a person who's it's basically the guy who deals you drugs. I used to do that actually too. It was a whole actually I was basically everything back then.
I don't know what that means either.
You ever like, is there anything you non-ton did to like loosen up other than drink?
What did the non-ton do, Cam?
Yes, Cam.
Well,
we
the
want a lore
non-ton-
drop from you.
The non
Any drug history?
Actually, you know what? If you dry up frost coffee and do some cold smoking to it, then you can roll it up into like a little pack. You can eat that, and it makes you pretty high.
You know, every now and again, couple of us down at the Lobach and Crochel by the springs, we'd dry up some frost coffee, roll it up, and eat it. Pretty great.
That reminds me of a different type of thing that I encountered once, but I'm not allowed to talk about it.
And what's that?
I don't know. I feel like if I talked about it, some god will come and smite me down for talking about it.
That's frightening.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want you to
By
get
the
smitten.
way, why do you think you're here? You know, because you're fucking out of time, man. You're
I've
fucking
been-
30 years ahead.
I've been wondering that since
Do you think you're...
ever since we left the Saber. Ever since, I don't even know. Time is just a jumble for me at this point. All I know is that the Sabertooths know something, or they're lying, or something. And they want the Soul of Frost. And I've got cranberry in me chip. Oh.
What?
I have an idea.
Yeah, what's your idea?
So Manifest Eidolon is a manipulate action. However,
Oh, crap.
this will be very funny, so. Cranberry, I summon you. Help us.
Thicket, in your mind, you just hear Cranberry say,
You are an idiot.
That's...
Can we...
Why would Cranberry say that to me?
What'd he say?
called me an idiot.
That's a fair assessment of us, actually.
Boy! Yeah.
Yeah, think about it. Look, I don't know what's happening right now. Just in general, I feel like we haven't had a chance to fucking talk about it, because
I
I mean,
don't
this
even...
is a bad spot.
Oh, we've got nothing but time here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Look, what's the plan? We got
I don't
Parker
know.
back.
I
We
truly...
just
I don't know.
look here. Do you want to hear something really silly? We could do. We could just go south or east or wherever the hells we are. Like charter a boat and get us off this place. You know, with the Soul of Frost in tow.
We could do that, but
Or
I don't think that'll solve our problems.
yes, or I have a more permanent solution.
What's that?
There's two ones. Number one, we find a way to get that Soul of Frost out of your chest. And I get a feeling that the only way to do that is to climb that massive glacier of ice and do the whole soul heart thing. I know soul magic has something to do with like get your soul back to your heart or whatever garbage that is. We could try doing that.
That's not a bad idea.
But that also requires us to get up there. And if we do that, we're gonna be chased down by your friend and your spiritual dad. AKA that. Yeah. So
We're gonna be chased down either way, aren't we, though?
we are, yeah. I'm just curious if we could just lure them into a trap one by one and convince them to not chase us anymore.
Well, the thing is, I don't really want to trap anyone.
Yeah, why?
I mean-
We can give them the old hyena barrel 1-2 walking stick, you know?
Right, but even with everything, they're still my people, and in the case of the Sabertooths, I guess my friends. And I don't know
Your
what.
friends just tried to kill you.
Yeah. I don't want to hurt them.
They want to hurt you, though. They're just gonna lie down and let it come down your neck.
I'll find a solution. I always do.
Oh no.
I've made it this long.
I mean, I'll say, the best we can do sometimes is turn the other cheek, but, I mean, yeah, you know, I can't say kill people, because that's against my tenement, so I'll just say turn the other cheek might be, well, I'll just say you might need to literally turn the other cheek.
Yeah, I suppose. Well, yeah, turn the other cheek. That's what I wanted to do. I want to save my home. I want to figure out what happened to Crowshell. And I want peace between the Nuntan and the Sabertooths.
Like it used to be.
And maybe it's unrealistic to want that, but I don't care about what's realistic anymore. We killed the Catty Wren. They're a bit unstoppable.
Here's a question that I probably should have asked another time. Who has the Cutty Wren egg?
You know, I think that's in my bag.
It totally is in Bastion's backpack. All right, carry on.
And, do you think the glaciers
our next course of action then to figuring out what all that's going on?
I don't know.
To be perfectly honest, I've been kind of bumbling around trying to push down all of the whatever that I've been feeling, what with everything that's been going on, and I've been learning. I'm just tired, Wyatt.
You get used to it.
Wyatt, as you say that, you realize you can move your fingers.
I can move a finger.
Oh. Okay.
Thicket, you also are now able to move your fingers.
Oh, I can move me fingers.
And over the next 5 minutes or so, you finally regain control of your own bodies.
Oh.
And Thicket,
It's a miracle.
the smell of vomit does not get any better.
Oh, I still smell vomit.
Wyatt
It's-
looking over,
yeah.
it appears that Thicket has filled an entire chamber pot.
You filled an entire chamber pot.
Oh. I'm hungry. You want to get some food?
Sure.
Alright. Moving back now to Bastion and Don Collar. So the two of you approach the House of Order, which is a very blocky building, which does appear to have some sort of, you're not sure what they're made of, but they're like this white metallic material, giant scales on top.
Right. Let's just look for the bottle collection.
You do, in fact, find the bottle collection. And you also find yourselves right in front of a guard patrol, it seems?
Oh?
Yes. And the guards don't even stop. They just rush past you. Just this stream of like 10 Drakkar of various metallic shades. Followed in the rear by a tall gold Drakison wearing very fancy gold and blue armor,
Oh.
who passes by you, weapons drawn, stares you down as they go past. And Bastion, you could swear you hear them hissing under their breath.
I don't know what we did to them.
Well, those order folk are particularly I don't really know the kindest word that I could put to them. They're a very particular bunch.
Right, well,
They like
let's
things
get
to be
the
their way.
bottles and get
Aye.
out of here.
I agree. And Don Collar picks up the 7 bottles that were in the basket.
Right, do I think that we can get the rest of the bottles between the 2 baskets?
Maybe, or at the very least, one of you could hold a second basket under the other arm.
Alright, let's go to the far bridge, and then we'll go to the closer
All right.
bridge.
So as you head on down to the far bridge, you can't help but notice there's a lot of boat traffic here. Actually, it looks like the ferry gets off here and loads up here. this appears to be a port.
Well, that could be good if we need to get somewhere else. Not if, when we need to get somewhere else.
Aye, indeed. So you find your bottles. And yeah, at this point, both Bastion and Don Collar have pretty full baskets, so you think you're going to have to collect a third basket.
I'll take a third basket, and then we'll go to the far bridge.
All right. So you head on to the far bridge, and you actually notice now, but you didn't before, there appears to be a port up there as well. But this port is much less busy. You think you must not have noticed it because before there wasn't a ship docking at the port. And like when I say a ship, I mean a full-blown cargo vessel.
Like
from
other...
Yeah, from the ocean
Oh.
type cargo vessel.
Is this where we would have come into the country, or...
This is where you could have, but you didn't. You
Okay.
came through Talon Point. Most people
right.
come in through Talon Point.
Well, I suppose we get the last bottles, and we'll go to the distillery.
Grab your last bottles. You head on over to Yidris Distillery. Yeah, you bring the bottles in, and the Drakkar is somewhat pleasantly surprised, it seems.
All right, well, I suppose I can give you a little look then. This has saved me a lot of time. I appreciate it.
We appreciate you being willing to show us your distillery.
Sure. Right this way.
And he brings you down a set of stairs into seemingly a basement level, which is kind of bizarre. You haven't encountered a whole ton of basements here because it's, kind of difficult to dig through permafrost. And in this basement area, it is a massive, almost featureless room, save for several copper stills and just massive vats, and it's a humongous production area. And there are no other Drakkar in here, or Dracasan. There is nobody else here, and yet the entire distillery is running.
You do this all yourself?
Yes, it is mostly automated at this point.
It's an impressive outfit.
Thank you. My wife was very proud of it. She did all of the enchanting.
She's a skilled magician.
Oh, yes, she was. Anyways,
How do you...
Oh.
What do you ferment for...
well, we ferment a lot of different things. So I guess, I'm guessing you came here because of Krimnak?
Yes, I had never heard of it and was
Well,
interested in how it was made.
Well, I can show you how to make Krimnak. I feel like that's a decent enough tour in and of itself. So this Krimnak, what we'll do is we'll take this right here.
And he goes over to a basket and pulls out a little round yellow fruit.
These are berries from Fortoken. I have them imported in large quantities. I ferment this, turn them into a big old mash, and so they start building up some alcohol there. And then I start to add in some additional bits and pieces. This fruit has quite a bit of sugar in it, so it makes a very nice healthy alcohol strength. But of course, it cannot do it alone. There's only so much that it can create on its own without killing the yeasts and such. So I need to add in some other special little ingredients.
such as this. And he brings you over to a rack of very colorful bottles, like smaller bottles. These are not, you would assume, drinking bottles. They appear closer to chemical flasks. This is where Krimnak gets its distinctive color. I put in this different alchemical agents, and those serve, a major purpose is, of course, having a perfectly clear resulting spirit. They also add a little bit of spice. I definitely add some various nuts in, as well as the fruit, to help spice things up. And the pits themselves of the fruit definitely add a lot to the flavor. But these alchemical agents here, they are very helpful for making it a little bit easier to drink, a little easier to digest, as well as increasing the general potency of the beverage when consumed. And that goes double for Drakarn. The stuff. I'm sure you've noticed how many bottles, that you came across for this stuff. We'll go through it very fast, because it is a very cheap way to get drunk very fast, and that is a very popular activity around here. So I'll add in a very special blend of this alchemical mixture, and throw it all together, basically. I mean, that's a very simplified version of it, but out comes Krimnak. An effectively 85% alcohol by volume spirit.
Fantastic.
Yes, I thought as much.
Well,
Old family
thank you.
recipe.
Thank you for your time.
Of course. And would you like to purchase any alcohol or anything like that on your way out?
How much is a bottle?
A bottle? I could easily give you a bottle for 2 silver.
I'll take one.
Alright. You know what? Because you are so nice and helpful and got me all of those bottles, I'm going to make it 1 silver, just for you.
Thank you.
The Drakkar smiles a toothy grin. Of course. I'm Yidris, by the way.
Pleasure to meet you, Yidris. I'm Bastion.
Lovely to meet you, Bastion. And Yidris gets you your bottle, takes your money, and you head on out the door.
What time is it now?
You think probably around 3 in the afternoon.
Well, should we check on the drunkards, or should we leave them to their own suffering?
I feel like it might be worth checking in on them, just in case.
Yeah, there's every reason to believe they could have, asphyxiated on vomit.
Aye, but I will say, in my experience with this stuff, you wake up from it pretty quick once you crash out.
Well, let's go check on them.
And that you do. As you walk in, you see Wyatt and Thicket at the bar once again.
Not
with
drinking.
very, very large glasses of what you hope desperately is water next to them.
Did you at least bathe?
Bastion says from across the room.
Prestidigitation.
I want you to answer. I want you to
I
answer
prestidigitate.
your own question honestly.
I know you didn't, but there was so much piss and vomit. Thank the gods I'm not sharing a room with you.
Aye, well, that's what you think. Of course, it might not be the right time for us to share a room, Bastion.
I will throttle him. I put Wyatt Do you want his death on your conscience?
Honestly, it doesn't sound too terrible to me.
Hey. Like, I'm the healer of the group, alright? You remove me.
Bastion
Entire
can
fucking
heal
thing
too.
falls apart.
I can
Really?
heal. Aye. We've got our own deities.
Yeah, but that's it's my thing, right? I heal. Right?
Sure, you can
I'm the
tell
healer.
yourself that.
Yeah,
sure.
I got nothing else, alright?
Sure.
That's all I got.
I thought you were just the party drunkard.
I also heal people. Yeah. Hey, you can do more than one thing, you know?
Oh, you're a very multitasking person then. All right, lovely. What have you got there in front of you?
What do I have in front of me?
Well, the two of you
Deal.
have big steaming plates in front of you of
Yes.
somewhat similar to what Bastion and Dawncaller had before, with these long, broad-cut noodles in a bowl with these red fruits sliced up, put on top, and a cream sauce, some sort of a light pink cream sauce that it's all drenched in.
I don't fucking know what this is, but I'm eating it.
It is quite sweet and quite lovely. You believe Vulo called it gorsk.
Gorsk? Okay.
Gorsk.
Gorsk. Okay.
Not borscht.
Well, why it's eaten.
Borscht.
So, Bastion, you now see that your drunkards are awake.
Well, glad to see you didn't perish.
Aye, we're, well, we might still perish. I'm still, filling back up. I think I'm a gallon lighter. Several gallons
Sure,
lighter,
less, actually.
Either way, White and I were talking back in the room there about where to go from here. First things first, let's regroup and sit down and actually talk about everything that's happened while you were away, because a lot has happened. And
Or where would you like to go?
that's a great question.
There
Do
do
you
appear
know?
to be open tables here. The bar is completely, not completely, but significantly cleared out since you were last here. So that is an option. that you
Let's
can see
find
before
let's find a secluded little table.
you do just that. You find a secluded little table in the corner, far away from the door.
So, to start, when we got separated, Wyatt, Thub, and I, we were captured by the Sabertooths. And they took us back to their village, left the Katiran, of course. And, the chief of the Sabertooths claimed to know a bit about my past. He said that he never knew of any Nuntan worshipping the springs like the people of Croshel did. And that for all my memories of being lost in the woods, there's no woods on Salter aside from the ones we were already in. So it begs the question of, these memories that I have, are they really in there, or is it something else? And I don't know. And The chief of the Sabertooths also said that he knew me when I was younger. And that they were the Sabertooth traders then, and that... Well, one night they stopped going to Crucial. And then, well, you know. Brave Walker fought us, and, Cloud Veils also got involved. Still trying to figure out, exactly what all is going on with them. Wyatt, I think that's more your territory.
I don't fucking know. You covered it.
He doesn't even know why the hyena barrel, why the Cloud Veils are here and what they want.
I
and
mean, I'll be honest. I only know my circle. All right, DM. Do I only know my circle? Do I know my Cloud Veils, other than being just giant pretentious pricks?
For the most part, you didn't know that many Cloud Veils until you got here, because the Cloud Veils all like evacuated the city of ships.
Yeah, for a good reason, because we were kicking them out because they were all dicks. I hope.
Yeah, they were pretty. They weren't doing very good business there.
Yeah.
So when they heard there was opportunity here, that's when they made their way up here. Took control.
And they gave a bad name to every single halfling here all the way to friggin' Baphomet. Goodness gracious.
To be fair, Baphomet did its own job of making halflings have a bad
that's
name.
a really good point. Those guys. That's a really good point. Oh boy, we don't want to talk about those guys. Haha. What's the family name of the Baphomet halflings again?
Hajamid.
Hajamid, yeah, we don't talk about the Hajamids. Look, I mean, I'll say this for sure, just right now. Cloud Veils got kicked out the city of ships. Historically speaking, they didn't do good business. So we gently let them go in that usual way.
Oh, you gave him the old city of ships expulsion, didn't you?
More of a city of ships farewell, you know?
Aye. Either way.
There are rules,
something...
you know? I come from a society with rules, so you don't speak of the rules. If you break the rules, you aren't allowed to be there anymore. So...
I was just
the
gonna
issue
say...
is... Yeah, go, say your fucking thing, I'm eating.
I was just gonna say, I hope to never set foot on the city of ships.
It's a great place. If we do, they're gonna kill me though. So
yeah,
keep that in mind.
There is
great
something
place.
I like the Dawn color.
Can't...
Do you want to take City of Ships off of our list of potential places to go after this?
I wouldn't mind visiting, but it was never high on my list anyways.
There's still something that I can't figure out.
Presage is a great place to go after you're done.
I was thinking about Presage.
Minus the whole souls get reanimated to your body
well,
thing.
You know, that's just
I'm
a
sorry,
park.
what? I'm sorry. Okay. What happens in Presage?
It's really funny. There's a whole study done by it. Basically, if you die there, you don't really die. You come back to life as a zombie. So it's like, it's weird.
Oh, it's a whole
interesting.
Thing.
Yeah, and that's as far as I know. Still a great place, though.
I've heard it's beautiful.
Very beautiful.
Anyways, what I've been trying to say is that there's something that I still don't understand.
Well,
I'm sorry, Thicket. What is it you don't understand?
What is you don't understand?
So, we heard from the Sabertooths that the RNA tribe is working with not necessarily the Cloud Veils, but the colonizers. They want to help bring them into Sulter. And what I don't understand is that the RNA also attacked the Cloud Veils. They they didn't assist us per se, but they fought the Cloud Veils when we had that giant fight between,
Yeah.
well, the Cloud Veils, the Sabertooths, the RNA, and I guess Wyatt and I had a big clash. So I don't understand why your father is doing these things.
Right. Well, that maybe is something I can possibly answer. So, my father, Chief Bravewalker, if you hadn't figured that out already, but I think you have, he has, as I'm sure you witnessed, some abilities regarding time, really perception of time. So I'm sure to you it looked like he was manipulating time around you. He was just making you think time was being manipulated around you. He could see the future or the past and was projecting it onto you. So it was entirely... He can't actually manipulate time. At least I don't think so. But he's been getting visions since he was a child. And they've been getting stronger, I suppose, more recently. And through these visions, he has come to the conclusion that the only... that an absolute necessary action that he needs to take in order to, as he would just say, save everybody, is to reunite the Soul of Frost with the Heart of Ice and awaken the ancient slumbering deity within. That's a slight footnote, is that they're... Well, at least according to my father, there is an ancient slumbering deity in the glacier. Or that the glacier is the deity. I'm not entirely clear on that, if I'm being honest with you. But anyways, the problem is that such an awakening would most definitely lead to extreme mass destruction. And my father is aware of this. He believes that... I'm trying to figure out how... I'm trying to remember exactly how he put this when he was describing it to me and his inner circle of people. He basically said that it's a sacrifice. He called it a sacrifice that must be made for the good of all. No, not for the good of all. For the survival of all. That's what he said. For the survival of all on this world and beyond. And I believe he was fully under the impression that Selter would not exist anymore after he awakens the glacier.
Oh.
Right. Didn't really mention that specifically, did I, before?
No.
Yes. He's fully under the impression that this will actively kill off everyone here right now.
That
Right.
doesn't surprise me.
Is he usually good at predictions like this stuff?
Well,
Like-
yes. The thing that I don't understand is what he would not say the fate that he's trying to prevent or make occur
what
with
is
these actions.
what is the worst case scenario if the best case scenario is that we destroy the continent and everyone dies?
Don't know. He would not say. And I think I must have almost convinced him to tell me, but he just... I don't know. It was like he suddenly got a massive migraine or something and just wouldn't say anything more.
I mean, could it be theoretically, let's say something's preventing him from saying the terrible fate that he's trying to prevent?
I don't know. Maybe.
Can Wyatt make a check to see if this is a thing that some ancient deity or evil can do? Like,
Sure,
give
make
you
a check.
migraines if you make a migraine if you Give you migraines. 33 religion.
33 religion. Okay. So you can't think of anything like, yeah, a lot of the times deities will mess with their people. Like, you know, deities like Habitus are all about control. So if you do something Habitus doesn't like, then he's gonna mess with you. But you don't know of any specific incidences that would prevent you from talking about something. Like, really, it's basically just deity doesn't want you to talk about it. What you do remember is that what Don Collar is describing sounds vaguely like what you encountered with Sonar, the mummy in the Hollow Forest, where there were certain subject matters that when he started to bring them up, it was like he felt a sudden pain and couldn't continue.
Oh. Wyatt translates that knowledge to the group. Bastion,
Well,
you
that-
knew Sonar, right?
So Don Collar, but not for
Yeah.
a very
was
long
there-
time.
But was there anything you knew that kept him from, you know...
Do I know the
Be-
cause of this?
You do not. You would have
Is that
noticed
new
it
from
happening.
the last time?
It is. You do not remember Sonar being like that the first time.
Okay.
Neither does Don
so
Collar.
this is new.
I mean, to be fair, Sonar is an undead. Perhaps he's just getting a little crotchety.
I mean, it's possible, but I don't know.
I don't know. What I do know is that my father absolutely cannot have the Soul of Frost. And frankly, that Elizabeth Cloudvale bitch, she shouldn't have it either. Because...
To be fair, I don't think that was on the table. That wasn't on the table, right?
No, I don't think it was either. I'm assuming at least it she scowls at you, Wyatt.
I
better
was turning
flippin'
to
not
Wyatt
be.
and Thicket at that question. Like, right? You didn't do the stupidest thing you could possibly do. As they sit silently.
I'm sorry, I got lost in this conversation.
Was that directed at me?
Yeah, who's this directed at?
Yes, the
Both
both of
is.
you. You didn't have giving the Soul of Frost to Elizabeth Cloudvale on the table, right?
Absolutely not.
No. I think out of our quick decision-making process, that was the only option that was not acceptable.
I considered
See, that's stupid.
That would have been funny, though.
No, not
Would it have
really.
been?
No, she's a mad tyrant.
Yeah,
Mad tyrant.
She thanked us
Absolutely.
for murdering her son.
Yup.
If she had the Soul of Frost, I don't even want to think about what she'd do to the people of Salter and beyond.
Okay, so what does that leave our options with? Because we can't give the soul to the heart thing, because that would explode the continent. We can't give the soul to your father, because he'd give it to the heart thing, which would explode the continent. We can't give it to Elizabeth Cloudwell, because she's a colonizing bastard, a mad tyrant, and an absolute bitch. And I don't really know what's going on with the Sabertooths, or how they would prevent any of this.
Honestly,
So,
from what my father was saying, they want the Soul of Frost as a sort of power tool to use it as a threat, basically, to get everyone off their land. That's
a
what
power tool.
That's apparently all
As
they
in, like,
wanted
a
for.
drill or something?
No, like no, like
like a threat, like a
yes, a threat, like a power play.
Oh.
Like
there's no,
as
like,
far
the
as my
equivalent,
father
like
has,
a nuclear weapon.
kind of, yes.
What's a
like
nuclear weapon?
as far as
The
my
fuck?
It's okay, it's a Vuffmelian thing.
That sounds great.
As far as my father has explained to me, Brokath has no interest in actually using it. But I kind of feel like it wouldn't be terrible for him not to be able to have access to it either, because then you know, push comes to shove, he could just change his mind on a dime.
I mean,
And
even if we believe
also-
him, there's no reason to believe that your father wouldn't take it from you.
Yeah, I was going to say, frankly, the Sabretooth are kind of a ragtag crew. I don't have confidence in them to be able to survive anything that either my father or the Cloud Veils could throw at them.
Alright, so where does that leave us? We can't just keep it indefinitely. Someone will definitely kill us for it. We
Well-
can't give it to the heart. And we have no one we can give it to.
Do you want me to present options, or do you want to come up with some yourself?
Well, if you have options, I'm willing to hear them, unless... Do either of you have options?
Oh, please, I would love to hear what you have to say.
Okay, so as far as I see it, we do have a few options here. Option number 1, probably my least favorite option, especially as it is not a permanent fix to this, is we somehow find a way to kill everyone interested in the soul.
Absolutely not.
That seems like a bad plan.
I don't even think we'd be able to pull it off, honestly. Option 2, we charter a ship and we sail away and hope that they don't follow us.
Absolutely
I mean,
not.
that is an option.
Option number
Though
3,
the man with the stone in his chest isn't doing it, so I guess it's not an option.
well, that's to say he would have a decision in this matter. We could always knock him out and put him on a boat. Sorry, Thicket, but, you know.
I mean, his... Cranberry's kind of homicidal. I don't know if we want to do that.
Right. Well, there's another option I can think of, which is to find a way to destroy the soul.
And how would we go about doing that?
I haven't the slightest clue how we could do it, at least not safely. I haven't the slightest clue. So we'd have to find some sort of an expert in magics to give us some advice there and maybe help us come up with a ritual.
Can I say something? I'm a soul cleric. I know souls, and that thing right there, and I point towards Thicket. We mess with that thing, something very bad's gonna happen.
Look, and she reaches over and puts a hand on yours, Wyatt. Don't take this the wrong way, but you're
Ow,
far from
that's
what
my
I
face.
you're far from what I'd call an expert in this field.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you on that. I'm not an expert at all.
I
but
think
I
we
have
should consult someone
Open
who
knowledge.
is.
There is a fourth option.
Did you say what is or there
No,
is?
I said there is.
What is the fourth option?
We go back to Yogwall and the ruins of Kroshel.
You know, I was thinking that myself. That's where we found the soul, innit? I think if we're looking for any leads to figure out how to manipulate or control or do anything with the Soul of Frost, let's go to the place where it was found inert, separated from a host on its own. There could be something.
Or is
there.
maybe not the word. 'cause
Not the
there
right
was a
word.
Frost
But either way,
zombie situation. Oh, I
Either-
still have trauma from that. That's great.
Oh, Bastion, you would not believe the trauma that I am pushing down about that place.
At this point, Cranberry pipes up in the back of your head, Thicket.
I have a solution. If you bring us home.
And what might that be? And he does say that out loud.
Oh?
Huh?
That part is unexplainable to a mind such as yours. You must trust in me.
Okay. I trust you. I'll bring you
You
home.
trust who now?
Cranberry has a solution, but there's some stuff that I haven't told you about Cranberry that I've come to learn about him.
Okay.
Cranberry is something else entirely from what we thought he was. I still don't entirely know what Cranberry is. But
To be
he's
fair,
older.
I don't think I knew
Oh.
what I thought he was.
He's older than we could possibly imagine. Do you remember the giant fire elemental that we'd fought way,
Yeah, the
way
one
back?
that stalked us in the road.
Aye,
that was
that
fine.
one. It claimed to know him. And I asked Cranberry about it. And, well, out of character, what was it exactly that Cranberry said? That he has known many entities like it?
Yes, he has known many like it in his time. Something along those lines.
Cranberry says that he's known a lot like it. I don't know what Cranberry is, but he says that he has a plan if we can take him back to Yagwal. And that whatever that plan is, it's too much for our minds, our mortal minds to understand. At least for now.
I'm gonna look at Dawn Color. What do we think?
I mean, frankly, I don't trust this Cranberry being. But I also don't have another solution right now. So right now that is to me, really, my preferred option would honestly be to just get on a boat and get out of here.
Aye,
That's what I want to do.
Unfortunately,
That doesn't cure
That's
me.
I know
He's
it
gonna
doesn't,
still have that thing in the chest.
but it does
you know?
prevent me from having to confront and possibly kill my own father.
I mean, it feels
And-
every important character are gonna kill some family member.
That
I
you
don't have
concern
anything
me.
that resembles like
Yes,
a normal family life, but I don't think that's how those work.
It's not, and I'm just saying. Do you think that's still your father in there?
Yes.
Is there a reason that we would have to believe that's not the case?
I don't know. You said he's not behaving as he usually does. He's starting to go a little crazy. What's that to say?
I think he's just under the influence of something. I don't think he's like
Do you not? I mean, I'm just saying,
Gilbert.
putting out the possibility, right? Just the possibility.
Oh my god.
Not the weirdest thing that's happened on Imillon, alright?
Gilbert wore faces, didn't he?
Samuel wore faces.
Samuel.
Gilbert's the mayor.
Yeah,
Was the
Samuel.
mayor?
Samuel, the guy with the
I don't
disguise.
remember.
I pull
He's
out.
dead,
I
right?
whip
yeah,
out
they're
the
both dead.
disguise kit. I whip out the disguise kit that I've been carrying around that he used to wear the faces of people.
Why did you take Samuel's disguise kit?
I was gonna get caught with, it's a nice expensive piece of kit, and it could buy a lot of bottles.
You know what, that
Sun
makes
color.
sense for you. Yes.
Yeah.
Does your father... Did he ever show any interest in wind worship?
Wend? No. I'm not even sure he knows what Wend is.
Okay.
we don't really have the same deities as the mainland or anything, so it's very likely he doesn't really know any of them.
Right.
And he
Sorry,
especially, he does not believe that any of them are actual gods in the first place. So he's definitely not
Yes.
worshipping one.
Right. Yeah, just thinking about what Wyatt said with him maybe not being himself, and I was thinking of all the way Samuel wore faces to disguise himself as others, and he was a wind worshipper. I thought that maybe.
Well, I mean,
Anyways,
Samuel had a birth defect that created a visual deformity.
but I feel like we could extrapolate. Never mind that. We're going to Yogwal.
Could we
Either way,
extrapolate?
that's my vote. We go to Yogwal
Right, well,
because I don't think
which
we have
way
any
is
other
Yogwal
leads.
from here?
Yagwal will be to the west. Or not the west, sorry, the east.
How long? Do you know?
Oh, let me think. Let me real quick pull up the map and measure out the distance. Probably around 5 days or so.
5
It's a
days.
decent trek.
Is there a port we could get to that would get us closer?
I mean, the river port is technically closer, but it does make travel longer because we'd have to then go. We'd have to then go 3 or a little over 3 days by river before then going another 3.5-ish days to the north.
Right then. So we're going from here on foot.
Unless you want to find another mode of transportation.
I mean, Hetrick is God knows where.
I hope he's okay.
Well, perhaps we want to stock up on some camping gear then.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yes.
probably for the best.
Yeah.
Aye. And we can probably see if we can find some sort of a... I'm sure they have to have something here that can make it a little bit easier. Even if it's just snowshoes. Okay. So we're really dead set on going to Yagwal.
Have you any other leads?
Well, I don't have any other leads right now, but I've never been to this town before. So I don't know if there are resources here that we could take advantage of.
Well, what... Are there any other towns on the way between
No.
here and Yagwal?
No. Just open
No.
tundra.
We might see if there's an expert here. I don't know, if we had a name of an expert that we could go track down.
Aye. If only there was some way we could find out the names of experts we're looking for in town.
Which recall knowledge check would you like me to roll?
None of them. I would like you to ask somebody where to find what you're looking for. There's a whole ass bartender.
How many people are in the tavern right now?
Not many. There's maybe like 3 or 4 Jakar right now, and they're just kind of vibing in the opposite corner to you playing cards.
I imagine they're. Wait, this is literally at lunchtime, right? Where they do play cards at lunch.
This is like early evening. We're
Oh,
getting
okay,
towards
okay.
early evening at this point.
All
It's
right.
like 3, 4 p.m.
So,
Shit, what are we doing?
I'm gonna go over to the bar.
All right, you head on over to the bar and are greeted by Vulo. What can I do for you, my friend?
Hello, my friend. I wanted to know if you knew of anyone in Rock who is an expert on magical items, weave stones, and the like.
That is tough. Most of our mages in town who at least have trained in battle magic more than anything else. I would imagine your best bet. I mean, the best person I know in town to do with items would be Krokatuk. You could head on over to his trading post. Uh, um, Other than Krokatuk, I hate to say it, but your best option would probably be Bunkisnuts.
Could you tell me which way both of those are?
Both of them are off the town plaza. Krokatuk's shop, you can't miss it. It is on the southern end, and then Bunkisnuts is in the studio. Just I'd recommend holding your breath.
Noted. Thank you. I'm gonna go back to the table.
So, what'd you find out?
Well, there are two shopkeepers that she thought might be able to help us. Both of them are in the plaza.
Okay. What are we waiting for?
For me to tell you that information so we can go.
Oh,
Well, let's
how
go.
convenient.
all right. So you hop up and you start heading towards the town plaza. And at this point, since Wyatt is no longer in booze sensing mode, this is the first time that Wyatt actually takes in the massive crystal dome of the Temple to Balance. And like, good lord, you have never seen anything like it. As you cross on over into the palace, Bastion, you know where the Studio of Freedom is. And then Krokatuk's trading post was described as being towards the southern end.
We walk.
Okay, let's start at this. Let's start at Krokatuk's.
Okay. So, you head on over to where you were told Krokatuk's shop would be, and you encounter a somewhat familiar looking 3-story stone structure. Very strange architecture. Does not look like anything of this world. Seemingly, the stone is moonstone. And instead of a door, there's just a piece of embroidered decorative cloth. This feels quite
There we
familiar to you. As you enter the exact same shop you picked up the dirt from in Galliman.
Oh,
Oh, small world.
This is the exact same Krokatuk, who greets you at the door. This blue servitor. Hello, my friends.
Oh,
Familiar faces. Do you need another waffle iron, my friends?
Actually, I've still got this one, and
Oh, good.
I don't think I've used it once.
Oh, well, that's a real shame. Perhaps I can interest you in something a bit more up to your speed then.
Oh, what might that be?
Oh, I've got many things, many things. For example, I have this deck of cards. Yes? And you throw the card and it makes a magic happen.
Make a magic happen.
Yes,
What
makes
kind
a
of magic?
happen. Or, well, it can turn into acid. It can absorb a flame.
Oh.
It can make a vine pop up out of the ground and tangle up your foes.
Oh, Bastion, can we get it? Can we get it?
Don't you have your own money? I'm not the keeper of your money.
How much is it?
5 gold for 5 cards.
Oh. I got 3 silver.
Well, my friend, that will not do.
Oh my gosh, you kids are crazy. Thicket, how badly do you want this?
What can we get back to this after we ask?
Yeah, let me think on it.
Yeah.
Of course, of course. What did you want to ask? Krokatuk, the one and only.
Krokatuk, our friend, we were wondering if you could examine an artifact in Thicket's chest.
Ah, you mean the Soul of Frost.
Hey.
That's the one.
No.
Yes, what do you wish to know about it? My knowledge is somewhat limited.
Well, if you know any way to destroy it, that'd be swell. Other than that, if you have any thoughts on where we could get more information.
Destroying, and that would be a tough one. It is, to my knowledge, an essence stone, yes? Those are a challenge to destroy, very dangerous, you know? The trick with them is that they have so much energy, you know, built up in that tiny little package. And if you let it all out at once, it makes a big boom. Even the smallest stone makes a big boom. Something like that, I shudder to think about what would happen if all that energy got released at once. Could probably wipe out the whole continent.
Hey.
I'm gonna look at Don Collar.
Don Collar shrugs and mouths. Told ya.
But let me see. If you are looking to destroy it, I cannot give you. Well, I should not say I cannot. I will not give you a way to just destroy it and unleash all that energy, because frankly, I do not need that on my conscience.
That's fair.
But I've been playing with the concepts of a few rituals to slowly let out the energy in an essence stone. But they're very experimental, and I haven't really had the ability to do much practice, so it's still very risky.
You know anyone who might have more expertise on weave stones like this?
Expertise. Well, when it comes to essence stones in general, your best resources are probably on the City of Ships or in Fort Token. Not here. When it comes to specific essence stones like this that are built singularly around a specific power and not around the wills of magic itself, that is a different story. I'm not sure such experts exist, as these stones are so rare. There's not really much to be known about them. Such stones are really thought of to be nothing but myth and legend. With the exception of that one in Vofmel, I don't remember too much about it. It's something about it being in a trident. I'm not sure. But that's not important.
You can't drop that, Cam.
Well, I feel like that's a reference that I'm not getting.
I feel like
Oh,
if Jacob was here, he should have gotten the reference, but he wouldn't because he's Jacob.
I'm unfortunately at a bit of a loss. The only other person in town who maybe could help you out. You guys are in Rock, yes?
Yes.
I hate to say it, but you might want to hit the Studio of Freedom and see if you can find Bunkus Nuts. They are
eccentric to say the least, but they know a lot of things that they probably shouldn't know. So,
Well,
likely
I
your
suppose
best
we'll
bet.
try there next.
Of course. And in the meantime, could I interest you in any of my fine wares, such as that cantrip deck I was talking about before, or perhaps I have some interesting things new since the last time I saw you. Perhaps for a certain armored individual over here. He goes over and taps on your armor bastion. I think I might have something a little bit stronger that I could interest you in.
Oh? What would
Yes, a creation. A creation. Not of my own. It is from Omen. It is ceramic plate. Yes, I have a suit of enchanted ceramic plate.
that be? How much does that cost?
It is 166 gold.
Ah!
Very low price. You won't find better.
I am sure I won't, but I'm also sure that I'm broke as hell.
Oh, true shame.
I think we're all out of money.
Well, if you're a little low on funds, I also have other such items as I have this right here. And he pulls up a bottle of silver, this weird, very viscous silver paste. This right here, it will make it so that your ammunition or your weapons, it is like silver when you coat them in this. So if you're fighting any werewolves or anything like that, if you encounter anything that does not like silver, this is your best bet for a quick change.
You think, oh, geez, you think that we'll be fighting werewolves anytime soon?
Oh, you never know. There's lots of lycanthropes around, not just werewolves, we're bears, we're tigers, we're dragons, you know?
Now,
So many
We're
things.
rats too, man. You never
Oh,
know.
the were-rats, they are bad, but we thankfully don't have too many of them around here that I'm aware of.
Now, Cam,
Yes.
having lived on Salter my entire life, do I know of anything in particular that would, like, in the Northern Wastes that would, be weak to silver?
To silver.
Or,
Why don't you go
do,
ahead
do I know of
and,
anything, like, he's talking about?
Why don't you go ahead and roll me a society check?
That's a nat 20.
Nat 20.
Ooh.
You know what? You definitely have heard stories of shape-changing individuals. There's a lot of legends like that, where there's shape-changing individuals, and silver is very hard to come by in this neck of the woods, because you can't really, mine. So, on the very rare occasions that somehow the ancient Nontan could get their hands on it, it was like this basically magical thing. So it was always found as like the solution to many mythical problems. But you do remember hearing about shape-changing individuals who specifically their skin would boil upon contact with silver.
I think we should take that. How much do you want for it?
6 gold, please.
6 gold? Wyatt, my good friend. How would you
Yes.
like to help keep the people you heal alive?
I motion for him to come a little closer down. I realize he's blind, so can you lean down real quick?
Do you have 6 gold for a silver?
Reach out your left
Coating.
hand.
I reach out my left hand.
I give him 11 gold pieces, 5 extra for the stack of cards.
Why
Wyatt.
did you become a sugar daddy?
Wyatt, you're a beautiful, beautiful man, and I will let no harm come to you.
All right.
Right.
So you're getting
I'll take the deck of cards and the silvery stuff.
lovely. So here you go. Silver Sheen is now in your inventory, and then you have a 5-pack cantrip deck,
which has Acid Splash, Eat Fire, Glass Shield, Read Aura, and Tangle Vine as the spells.
Right.
I will put those in the description
Oh,
so
thank
you
you.
can more easily access them.
And I'm actually going to give this Silver Sheen to Bastion.
Okay, I will put that in Bastion's inventory in just a moment. Let me just real quick drag and
'Cause,
drop these.
Are you expecting me to come across any werewolves anytime soon?
Well, no, but this is for weapons, and I don't use weapons.
Ah, right. Be kind of weird to just slather it on Cranberry's hands.
I don't think that'd work.
Actually, it very much would. It turns anything into silver.
Anything.
Like
Hypothetically,
permanently?
would my fists be considered melee weapons?
Yes.
Oh,
I
might
hand
actually-
him back the bottle.
I'm
Well,
going to hold on to
not
this.
technically, but if you have andraps or gauntlets or something, you can do that.
Oh, I do have
Probably wouldn't
hand-ups.
work if it's directly in contact with your skin. Might absorb it a little too fast, to be of much
I
use.
see. I see what you're saying. Oh, that makes sense.
Anyways, I have plenty of other wares. I have this right here. He pulls up a wand. This right here. You point it at someone, and tentacles shoot out and grab them. Very good, very powerful.
I don't think I need the tentacle wand, thank you.
You sure it makes them bleed? The very pointy tentacles. Or even better, I have right here this.
He pulls up a length of coil, copper wire.
Right here. This. You attach it to a weapon? By hell, I'll even attach it to a weapon for you. You attach it, it gets attached to a weapon, and then you activate it by concentrating on it really hard. And every time you hit with it, it will do magical things, it will change shape. And then if you concentrate on it really hard and you hit someone with the weapon, then the coil will jump off your weapon and into their eyes and stun them. Very useful talisman.
That does sound pretty useful.
Highly
Bastion, I think we should buy it.
How much is it?
900 gold.
Never mind.
Ha!
I do take payment plans.
I don't have enough sustainable work for that.
Now, payment plan.
Oh,
Explain to
Trushi.
me. I don't know very much about payment plans. Could you please explain to
Well,
me what those are?
It's very simple. All you have to do is basically as if you are getting the thing for a much lower price. So you pay a little bit now, and I give you the item, and then over the course of the next few seasons or so, you give me more money to eventually pay off the whole thing. Plus a little extra.
Okay. No, that seems perfectly reasonable. Yeah. Guys, I think we should do it.
I am not signing any contracts to that effect.
Well, it's a good thing that Mr. Thicket here has his own free will.
Aye, that's true. Now, remind me, what exactly does that item do again?
It will make it so that when you hit someone with it, with your weapon, if you concentrate really hard on the weapon before you hit with it, then the copper wire will jump off the weapon and into their eyes and stun them.
So
900
basically, it forces them to do a will save, a DC 31 will save, or be
Jesus.
stunned 1 or stunned 2 on a crit fail.
And it's a talisman, so it works once, right?
Correct. It is a consumable item.
And I will be in debt. I will be 900 gold in debt.
Yes, it would be.
All right. I see no issues with this. No issues at all.
Perfect. I will draw up a contract.
Thank you very much.
Excellent. So, how much money do you have on you right now, my friend?
3 silver.
Excellent. Okay, a very strong start here. Okay, so let's say we start off with a down payment of 3 silver, and then you pay me back Let's say you pay me back about 3 gold every season until it is paid off, plus, let's say 10% interest.
Oh, well,
Bastion is gonna choke.
I'm already interested.
Perfect, there we go. So all you have to
No,
do is sign your
I
name right here.
Oh,
Oh.
Wyatt?
A
Thicket?
fingerprint will do.
Thicket.
Fingerprint
Thicket.
will do. Okay.
Yeah,
Wait,
what's
Thicket.
No,
I grab his
no.
arm. I grab his
Hold
arm.
on.
What?
Consider very carefully what it means to be in debt.
Hi.
Do you know
You know
what
what we used to
interest
do?
is?
You know what we
just
did
how
to
much I
people
wanted.
who didn't... Hey,
No.
you know what we did to people who did repay their debts?
What?
Start taking their fingers.
Oh.
Alright. Start from the pinkies down to the thumb.
Now you weren't.
Every time
You're not gonna take my
you
fingers, are
didn't
you?
pay your
I
little
would never
interest
take your
payment.
fingers. I have no reason
would
to
you
take
take?
your fingers.
He said
What,
he'd never.
what happens if he doesn't pay? If he falls behind on his payments?
Well, if he falls behind on his payments and ends up defaulting on the loan, then he becomes indentured to me for all time. But he wouldn't do that. That would be foolish
Okay.
of him.
I don't think you understand just how bad a 10% interest rate is.
But I'd only be paying 3 gold every season, right?
Exactly.
Right.
And so long as you
No.
pay that 3 gold, and then it keeps going. And even
know,
if you end up paying less, then you know what? Even if you pay less, then you are still paying, and I can see that you are trying. And so you know what? All of that, it'll just keep tallying up until eventually you can pay it off.
Can you do the math on what 10% interest on 900 gold looks like? Because I can't do math.
Let's see. That's So initial investment is 9. Well, okay, hang on. This is taking too long to figure out. This is. I have an interest calculator open. I'm like, this is too much stuff to figure out. Too fucking much. So I'm gonna say. I don't know. I've never been all that good with math.
Oh, it's a really sound investment, my friend.
I'm gonna have to think on this a bit more.
Oh, but if you think on it, then the offer will slip away. You know,
Oh.
just for you, I'll even take a massive chunk of the price tag. I'll drop it down to 800 gold pieces as a total.
It's a steal.
It's a real
That's
steal.
a really good deal.
This is about as powerful as an item as I can make into a talisman. I made this myself with my own 2 hands.
With
you
your
know?
own 2 hands? Oh.
With my own 2 hands and my mandibles.
All right, my friends, I think I've got to take the deal. You're gonna have to drag me away, kicking and screaming, if you think I'm not gonna take it.
Hey. Thicket,
Yes.
live well with your bad decisions.
Are you letting Thicket do this?
One of my tenements
Your tenement is what?
does not apply to this, never mind.
I was gonna say, I don't think any of your tenements apply to that.
Preserve all life. No.
My tenements are like tell good stories. So
Are you guys just going to let me do this?
I warned you. I warned Thicket.
I
Wyatt
did
warned
try
Thicket.
and warn you away.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna literally drag you away, but I'm gonna say
Yeah.
I think this is a bad idea.
People have free will, Colby. We watch as what happens next.
So
See, I'm internally debating, because the financial, reasonable person in me is like, abso-fucking-lutely not, but the role player in me is like, this would be really funny.
Unfortunately, I think the role player in you gets to win.
Rokotuk has produced a small ink pad. All you must do is put your finger in here, and then put your finger at the bottom of the paper.
Aye, that seems reasonable.
Yes, very quick, very simple.
I put my finger in the ink pad.
Yep.
You know, I just got the darndest feeling. I think this might be a bad idea.
What? What do you mean? Oh, but you've come all this way.
I have come all this way. Thing is,
You know what?
Thicket.
I don't
I-
make money.
I'm just hearing from the extra dimensional space. 700 gold.
Thicket. Do you need someone to talk you out of this?
I might.
I will buy you a whole bottle of Seditious rum if you don't take this deal.
You're gonna buy me the deal?
I'm
No,
gonna
no.
buy
You're gonna
an entire bottle of Seditious rum if you don't sign this.
I apologize for wasting your time, Crocotuck.
It is quite all right. It
But I have
happens
to
all the
consider-
time.
500 gold. 500 gold. Final offer.
Deal.
All right, I sign it.
All right, you
Oh,
sign
God.
it before anyone can stop you. You are now.
I was literally debating pouring a glass of the liquor I got earlier and just force feeding it to him.
You are now the proud owner of one dazzling coil. And I should note.
10%
10% is no longer the interest rate.
What is the interest rate?
No.
You don't know. He didn't tell you.
That's okay. This is what we call a plot hook, ladies and gentlemen.
So, if you head into
Before
your
we
inventory,
leave.
you can now see the dazzling coil description. It is a level
What does a
14
dazzling
item.
coil actually
Holy
valued
shit.
for?
900 gold.
Yeah, that's actually 900 gold. You do damage to an
Oh my
off-guard
God.
creature with the affixed weapon. Reshape yourself into a new pattern every time its affixed weapon deals damage. Every time you activate the... Wait, oh, so it's not just a one-time use?
It is a one-time use. So when you... So... It
Oh, I
has
see.
to be... So you have to activate it as a free action. And then if you damage an off-guard creature with that weapon, then it does the stun effect. And that consumes it. Pass
I
or
see.
fail. So the the creature that's the target could 100% just save and waste the item entirely.
That's so funny.
900
500. I'm 500. In
That's
debt.
what
And
you
an-
think.
undisclosed interest rate.
Undisclosed interest rate.
You have no idea what the interest rate is.
Oh my gosh, we're so dead. We are
Well, it's a good
so
thing there's only
screwed.
one signature on the paper, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
Wyatt. High five
Yes.
for this deal.
What? For what?
Bastion is gonna leave.
It's the high five.
Bastion
I'm
leaves,
not-
Dawn Color follows.
Okay.
One last thing. I'm gonna sell my Wen Clawblade and we're leaving.
Oh, let me see. That is fancy. Let me see. Give me a moment, please. Just need to appraise this really quickly.
It's 80 gold pieces. I ain't taking anything lower than that.
Ooh, that is a hard bargain. But lucky for you, it seems I have come into a real influx of cash. So you know what? I'm willing to take.
Really?
I'm willing to
80
do
gold
70.
pieces. 80 gold pieces. I ain't going lower. And trust me, I'm a Succeed Cleric. I'm not allowed to lie.
That's not true. 72.
That is absolutely true. I am not allowed to lie. I'm not allowed to haggle either.
73.
I'm not allowed to haggle. It's part of my tenements when I swore to Circe. I told her I'd stop drinking. I'd always heal people.
You bought
74.
rum from
Yeah.
him.
Never lie. And most importantly, by the way, she was real stickler on this part of the contract.
73.
No bargaining. absolutely no bargaining whatsoever. I'll part for
72.
75.
75 deal.
All right, perfect.
All right, so you now have
I
an additional
will sell
75
it.
gold.
I
No
I'm adding
longer have a
75
wine
gold
club.
pieces. I am adding 75 gold pieces. Okay. Perfect. And now I am removing the one claw blade forever. Thank God.
Excellent. So you exit Crookatook's shop. Thicket now several hundred gold in debt.
I see no issues with this.
I see several, but you don't want to listen to me, so that's fine.
So
I have no
you were
concept
told-
of debt or economy or anything.
Yeah.
That we know.
So what is your next destination?
We're gonna go to the studio.
All right. Y'all head on over to the studio. And it's getting a little late. It's like definitely hitting proper evening. As you approach this building, which it seems that there are now several more Drakkar painting and repainting the outer walls.
Lovely. Before we
And-
go in, I'm going
yes.
to warn Don Collar, and exclusively Don Collar, the bartender's comment about holding your breath.
Oh, that scares me.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go.
So as you open up the doors, you are somewhat in awe at what you see. It's a large, open space with several people sculpting, painting, making music. There seems to be a writing corner, a poetry area. This is a full-blown art studio. And directly across from the door, you can see a pink form. The form of a pink Dracasan, who's not wearing a whole lot right now.
Oh.
But they are the only Dracasan here. As they paint away on a canvas with what appears to be a glowing brush and palette. And that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Ay caramba.
Nice.
So, Bastion, how are you feeling?
You know, it's been a long day. And she keeps being heckled.
Fair enough. Thicket, how are you feeling?
You know, felt good to, talk some things out, figure out our plans, where we're going next. Got a pretty cool new copper wire that I can guarantee I'm gonna forget about.
Yup.
I'm just gonna ignore the potential consequences of my 500 plus gold debt.
And Wyatt, how are you feeling?
It was a good Griever chapter. He's finally calm enough to not have another anger management issue within the next couple hours. That's good.
That's good. And how are we all feeling as players?
Really know where we're supposed to be going. I feel like the answer is Yogwal, but I also feel like the answer isn't Yogwal.
I don't really know where else. Well, Crookatook did mention someone else in town could possibly know.
That's where we're going.
Yeah. But I do think Yogwal is where we're sort of being pointed at this point. 'Cause we don't really have any other leads, do we?
I don't think so.
We don't have leads. This is our only chance, guys.
Well, your only other lead would be one of Krokotuk's rituals.
And do we trust Krokotuk at all?
Nope.
That's up to
He just
you.
signed you into debt.
Though, to be fair, Thicket might, which is a terrible idea for several reasons.
We want to give a special shout out to our first member on Buy Me a Coffee, Jane Meyer. Thank you so much for your support, Jane. It really means the world.